Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy reset day. How's everyone doing? I feel like today is a day. Today is indeed a day. Today is a Wednesday, in fact. Hi, Isabel. Hello, my little corner. Brandy, Ignis. Hi. Hades, what are you doing here, sir? Kat, Nina, Katie, Mags, Existential. Hello. How's everyone doing? Listen, I'm happy to be here. I am. We got stuff to discuss. Because yesterday we had a little bit of a sneaky nod to the next update on Dreamlight Valley socials. That was fun. I feel like people are theorizing. I don't know that I'm theorizing the same thing that other people are theorizing, but there are thoughts and opinions and theories out there. And we're going to talk about it a little bit. And, you know, we got reset stuff. First, I have to check my Scrooge stores, though, because I actually didn't do that this morning. And I need to see if Scrooge is still being mean to me. I think I got the Sleeping Beauty cottage door yesterday, but other than that, it's been crickets and nothing, unfortunately. Belly, hi. Courtney, Nina got 4K. Amazing. Yeah, how did everyone do on DreamSnaps? I got 4K, so I was pretty pleased with that. Pretty happy. Hi, Candia. This week has been so long, and it has. Hi, Joey. Hello. My little corner, you got the river set. Nice. Have you used it yet? Like, have you played around with it at all? You got nothing new from any of the stores. Listen, we need to like manifest the little ground stone piece in the Storybook Vale shop. You know, the one, the little half moon path piece thing. I need it. I want to decorate my veil, but I feel like I need that before I can decorate. Specifically one area, but that's the only one I want to decorate right now. Hi, Yana. Hello. Kat, you got 4K. Nice. Kitty, you know, I'm living life. You know, I would not consider myself necessarily an astrology girly, but the streets are saying Mercury is in retrograde. And you know what? It certainly feels like it. I feel like everybody I know, including me, is just getting it's just stuff. It's just stuff, more stuff, you know, lots of things. You're stuck at work and can't find out how you did on DreamSnaps. Oh no, I hope you did well. I hope you did well. You got a pretty stained glass window. Nice. Wait, is it like a little triangle at the bottom and then a little like window shape on top? I don't know if that makes any sense. And it's like pinky and blue. I feel like I got that one. You got the stone circle yesterday and the new fireplace today. Did I? Oh, there is a new fireplace. I was going to ask if I knew about that, but I'm pretty sure I have it. 4K, but it's always the opposite of what you expected. Wait, really? Well, congrats on the 4K. Oh wait, I don't have this bird. I'll take it. Thank you kindly. I shall take you. And anything. Yes! Scrooge! I needed a win. Thank you, sir. Flagstone doormat. This is what we've been waiting for. Gotta check that out. Thank you, Scrooge. I've never said a single bad word about you. Wait, where are you? You got nothing in the shop today. I'm so sorry. Love the manifestation. Honestly, needed that. Thank you, Scrooge. Thank you. Let me order some more of those, actually. Just scroll all the way down here. So jealous for the doormat. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What was this thing? Oh, this is something that we bought. Actually, sneak peek at what's in the shop. We have chair, table, topiary, but we'll look at it in a second. I just need to get some extras of all of these things. And then we'll check it all out. For those of you who know what's in the shop already, let me know if you got anything. I feel like it's a bit of a light week, but that's kind of nice. I'm not mad at it. Hi, Joanna. Hello. Isabel, you've been playing. Oh, wait, you haven't been playing. Gotcha, gotcha. There's time. You know what I mean? There's time. Okay, we're gonna go to the floating island again to check this out and to check out, you know, the premium shop. First, let me we're gonna go ahead and clear this island. Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Brilliant, beautiful. You just unlocked Aurora Maleficent, and that was the last time you played. I mean, I feel like now is the time, if you need to or desire to, now is definitely the time to take a Dreamlight Valley break. You know what I mean? I feel like we're in a little bit of a lull. I mean, granted, we just got that Storybook Vale update, but I feel like a lot of us are done with that. We got that update, Star Path coming to a close. We got a couple weeks before the next update, probably. This is prime, like, rest and recuperate and get ready for another update cycle time, you know? After seeing the builds with the Isabella rugs, you've been waiting on it in the shop and it finally showed up in yours. That's amazing. Yeah, I've been using that rug a lot more, especially in Mythopia. I think it looks so cute. But this is what we have in the shop today. We have this coffee shop house, which is super cute. It has this table and chairs attached to it here. And it comes with the table and chair separately as well, which I really like that touch. It's very much in the style of the, what's it called? The French bakery house skin, which could mean that you could skip it if you have that one. But I kind of like the idea of having another house skin that's in the same style because they're going to look really cute together, you know? So I'm excited about this. I don't quite have space for it right now where I have my French bakery, but I will make the space. We also have this butterfly topiary, which looks kind of cute, but I will say after that cactus topiary we had last week, I think this one's looking a little like it's cute, but it's not as fancy. If I'm not mistaken, they might actually have this topiary in like the parks sometimes. They might do a setup like this. I don't know, but oh, and then we have this jellyfish ensemble with the hat, cute, and the dress. We'll actually put it on my character so we can see it, but that's super cute. I'm excited about that. Hi, Magister. Hello. Kiara, welcome in. I'm glad you were able to catch a live. Okay, and then we also have this Magnolia decoration bundle. I believe all of these were from the Magnolia and Majesty Star Path. Is that a thing? Was that what these were from? Or did I just make that up? I wish I could scroll this. I don't think I'm too out of pocket. Oh yeah, Majesty and Magnolia. This little pile is cute. This is cute. It's potentially smaller than you'd imagine. I really like this flooring, actually. It's quite nice. Then they've been adding these collections in, which I think is a cool idea. They're all sort of themed, And I think it's a nice way to add more variety to the premium shop, because for the past several months, I feel like we've been talking about the fact that we just have so many premium shop items in the game right now that 4 per week in the shop doesn't feel like enough to get things circulating. So this week we have this Cozy Haven collection that has this blooming flower shop, this ratatouille fountain, the pink lovebirds, and this French bakery that looks like it's going to look really cute with the new coffee place that we have. Why does it have a Moana tag? You know, I'm not sure. We also have this bonus gift clothing chest, and then this dress that we don't need to talk about my feelings about, but it's in the shop with the pieces. It's on sale. The Jumbo's Cafe from Zootopia, I believe, and then the recommended section. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Desiree, hello. Did I hear about the new update for Fields of Mystery? Yeah, I've been talking about it. I just didn't play it because it's been so long since we played that I would want to start a new save, but I don't think I have time in my schedule to play consistently right now, especially since we're going to be trying, emphasis on trying, to play Tales of the Shire next week, which is also a farming sim. So I might just wait until Fields of Mystery is fully released to play it. And then DreamSnaps, we have Serene Village vibes, finally back to a decorating challenge. You step out of your house for a peaceful stroll through your charming village. It's filled with warmth, simplicity, and the very essence of coziness. Decorate your very own cozy and serene space. And these pictures are really cute. I feel like sometimes the example pictures, I'm like, but these ones are kind of cute. It's interesting that there are no avatars in any of them unless they're hiding. You could try to play Where's Waldo with the avatars. Okay, so we have, in terms of new things, this coffee shop house. I should also be able to place the bakery without moving it away from where I have it. Yeah, just so we can see them next to each other. Oh, you know what I kind of wish though? This is nitpicky. I wish they had the signs on the opposite sides of the building. You don't have to place these side by side, obviously, but they have this little croissant sign and this little coffee sign on the same side of the building. So if you want to line them up, you can't really get them next to each other without the signs. Like, well, you can't because of the signs, right? But if they put it on the opposite side, then you could get them nice and close together. I think that would have been nice. You said the same thing about the signs. Yeah, it's just a missed opportunity because clearly they were inspired by this building or thinking about it to some extent when they made this one, because the vibes are very similar. So yeah, I just wish they had been together. And then also you could put them like in a cute little corner and then you'd have a sign here and a sign here instead of here and here. I really wish they had done that. Oh well, maybe the next one. Am I playing Tales of the Shire on stream? If I play it, I'm going to be playing it on stream. I'm still trying to see if I can get it. We'll see. Okay. Then besides that, we have this topiary that's new in the shop. I will pop you there. I'm also going to pop down the one from last week. Just, you know what I mean? It's just like a little fancier. Not that you always want a fancy topiary, but I feel like having one and then the next back to back really made me spot the differences. And then we have these additional tables and chairs, which is super cute. Let me pop these right over here. You hid your avatar for this stream snap, first time doing it, so we'll see how you do. I hope it goes well. And then we have these that have nothing to do with the premium shop, but I'm just gonna stick them right here to get a little look and see what the people are doing. Okay. Was there anything else I'm missing? Just the outfit, I think. Yes, just the outfit, which I will put on my character. That's saved. Pop you right into that. Oh, okay. This is really stinking cute, but here's the thing. Could we please get the shoes separate? I like that the hat is separate, but it's just like, give me the shoes separate. Why is my leg clipping through it though? It's pretty minor. I just noticed it because I don't know. Anyway, I wish we had the shoe separate as well. Someday you'd love to have all the topiary pieces and do a whole island as a flower and garden festival. That would be so cute. That would be really, really adorable. Wait, how would I feel about... Yes, slay! Okay. It would be amazing if we could change the sides or deactivate it like the mailboxes. Oh, the signs on the buildings. I agree. This outfit is so cute. Wait, do I glow in the dark? I know I have a whole camera where I can change the time of day, but I'm way forward. I a little bit glow in the dark, I think. It's hard to tell because it's not that dark. Oh, I do. This is so cute. I'm obsessed. Wait, you don't know about this one, Kitty? You don't like this? Listen, I love this. I don't know what it is about it. It's almost giving me, not like a direct reference to, but it's giving me the feeling of in the Lizzie McGuire movie when Lizzie is trying on all the outfits and like strutting the runway to try to find the Luke, you know what I mean? And for some reason she puts on like this inflatable like snow hut dress. Like this has nothing to do with that, but it's giving me the vibe of Lizzie McGuire having a little fashion show. You can put a few shoes over the shoes. You love the color of the dress, but if the top was separate, you would love that. Yeah, the top separate would also be cute. Anyway, these stones, adorable. I'm going to use them all over Mythopia. It's going to be great. We have, okay, this is the old one, the French bakery house. This is the new one. I really like this. Let me tell you why. It's definitely the same vibe. I like that it's a slightly different color, so it's not just like a carbon copy. The dimensions are slightly different. It's giving like what you would actually see on a cute little street. Joanna, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I like the fact that they're clearly, they like go together, but they're different enough that it's not like you just copy and pasted, you know? Oh, it's giving Shark Tale. It is giving Shark Tale. I love Shark Tale though. Okay. This table and chair, I'm gonna need to turn this down. I feel like I'm yelling. Sorry. I know it's probably not that loud for you all. It's still loud for me. We'll see how that works. I really like this table and I really like these chairs. I am curious to see how they look compared to other tables and chairs because it's giving very realistic for the design style of this game, which is something that we've talked about a lot, how some things are quite realistic and some things are quite cartoony. And I'm curious to see how it's gonna, okay, it's like about the same style as this table set from Lilo and Stitch. All right, noted, noted. I can get behind that. Is it a jellyfish dress? It is. It's my new favorite. I don't care what anyone says. I love it. The consensus seems to be we don't like it, which shocks me. I am so stunned. Anyway, here's this topiary. It's cute. Definitely not as like, what's the word I would like to use? Bountiful. Not as bountiful as this one that we got last week, but actually I think that could work. I could see myself using 2 of these in a build. I doubt I would use more than 1 of these in a build because it's so much. I don't mind the understated little part. Have I ever played Coral Island? Totally Arctic. The first time I ever streamed on this channel, I streamed Coral Island. I have, I believe, 2 playlists, maybe even 3 of me playing Coral Island on the channel. We got all the way up to Town Rank S, if I do say so myself. I see it's getting a little bit of a resurgence, but we've been there. And I will be back once they do multiplayer, but they haven't updated us on that in a while. It's really cute, but you'll wait until it's going on sale. The outfit or the topiary or both? I like these. I feel like how do I feel about this premium shop week overall? I really enjoy it, actually. Something about it doesn't feel quite as flashy as some of the weeks that we've had recently, but I feel like I'm going to use this house consistently, and I feel like I'll probably get a fair amount of use out of these topiaries. This outfit I probably won't wear very often, but I love it, so I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. You like the border of the topiary? Me too. Wonder what the dress looks like in pictures with the capybara. I can test it. Let me get rid of this stuff. Give me a cappy. That one. That's when you first started watching my channel, when I was streaming Coral Island. Yeah, we haven't played in quite a while because we got to town rank S, and then I was like, the only thing I have left to do is decorate and also commit to someone to be in a relationship with, and I didn't want to do either of those things. So we just stopped playing. The dress looks a little funky, but overall fine, I think. I don't know why you'd be looking from the back, but that's what she's rocking with. You've gotten back into Coral Island Totally Arctic? It's such a good game. So far, it's my favorite farming sim, I think, that I've played. I haven't played a lot of farming sims extensively, but Coral Island is my favorite that I've played. Okay. Other than that, I should probably work on my DreamSnap. Let's pull up actually the update teaser so we can talk about that, but give me a second to find a scene where I can do that. Okay. Pull this up. Y'all, every time I have to go on Twitter, I feel so distraught, but we have to be there right now to look at this, unfortunately. I don't know what to tell you. Let me just open this image in... Wait, what if I just actually save this image? And then we open that, and then we don't have to be on Twitter. That feels potentially even better to me, actually. Okay, for context, also, you all probably already saw this. It was posted yesterday, but there was a tweet. It said, looks like some cold pillows are waiting for a well-deserved rest, which is an interesting sentence now that I read it, actually. But it came with a picture, fancy, and we are going to look at it. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to find a scene. These are all so specifically cropped. Anyway, here we go. This is it. It's like beds inspired by Inside Out. Now, I don't know if this is actually from the movie. I can't remember seeing this, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was. But, you know, we got a little blue bed for sadness, with like a little tissue box. We got Joy's little bed. I love the lights, love the books. We got one for anger. We got one for anxiety. No, fear, I'm sorry. We got one for disgust. And I have seen some people saying they think that this means that we're getting all 5 characters. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that. If we get all 5 characters, I will be so shocked. If I had to guess, I would say this is probably a Star Path item. I don't know. What does everybody else think? It's giving, here's the thing, it's on a wall inside a house. Clearly you can see these are where the walls end. This is a whole rug and it's taking up the entire wall. It's giving like the things that we've been getting recently that add dimension to the room. Like we had one way back in the day from Monsters Inc. that was kind of like an alcove. Didn't we get one recently with Peter Pan? They've been playing with that with doors. somewhat recently, like with the Peter Pan ladder and with the Sleeping Beauty cottage doors that we just got with Storybook Vale. I think this would probably be like a Star Path item. Or if not Star Path, maybe some kind of friendship reward. I don't know. We've had a lot of Pixar Star Paths, so I don't know if we're getting one again, but I guess we'll see. You think it means we'll eventually be getting all of them, but for now, you think it was very clear we're getting Joy and Sadness. Yeah, I think we're getting Joy and Sadness as well. Feel like they would make a way bigger deal marketing wise if they were to add 5 characters at once. Probably. Hi, Willie. Hello. If we were to ever get inside our characters, you feel like we would only get Joy. Oh, inside out character. Well, it's not if we get inside out characters. We're definitely getting inside out characters. That's already established. We're getting them next month. Well, allegedly next month. Probably next month. You think we'll get 1 to 2 characters and that it's a wall item? Yeah, I think it's a wall item. I did not think or see that and think immediately that we were getting 5 characters. I was like, oh, that's a cool furniture item, and it's obviously inspired by Inside Out, so it's like, yes, Inside Out characters. I don't know. Okay, we need to figure out what we're doing for this Dream Snap. Serene village vibes. You step out of your house for a peaceful stroll through your charming village. It's filled with warmth, simplicity, and the very essence of coziness. Decorate your very own cozy and serene space. Now, my instinct is to use like the meadow or the plaza, but I think I might try to switch it up. Maybe we should do one. Where can we do a cute, cozy village? We could do it in the Vale. In the statue shadow where I have some cottagey houses already. Or we could try to do it on the forest island. I'm not sure. Will the update be on the 6th or the 13th? We don't have a date yet. The Star Path ends next week, so probably one of those dates, but they haven't announced it yet. How do I feel about Inside Out characters coming to DDV? I feel like it has the potential to be very cursed, depending on the size of the villagers. Other than that, I don't really have any opinions. I feel kind of neutral about it. Hi, Martina. Hello. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. And then I'll also have to get rid of these crops that I planted for a Dream Snap back in the day. Have we heard anything on how we get the Black Pegasus and Teal Dragon? No. We have not. You won't have much time for Dream Snaps this week, so you took one in a build you already had and it had enough tags. Nice. I feel like I don't really take Dream Snaps in builds that I've already made because I don't build in a way that's photogenic, unfortunately. It doesn't tend to look good in pictures. As long as they're no larger than Olaf, you think you can handle them. Olaf is too big. For me, they need to be the size of Woody and Buzz. I can... if they're Stitch sized, I won't be too grossed out, but I will still be like a little bit grossed out. But if they're any larger than Stitch, I think they're gonna have to be permabanned from everywhere. Okay, I was just teleporting so that I could get rid of the other people. Wait, what, Kitty? Them being permabanned? I'm not doing it. They're giant Alice size? No, absolutely not. Listen, I don't know how many of you were watching me when I first started playing Speedstorm. Well, I guess it wasn't when I first started because it was not the first season of Speedstorm. It was like the second or third or something. I don't know if y'all were watching me when I was playing Speedstorm regularly on the channel, but when they added like Toy Story characters, and the Toy Story characters are the same size as all of the other like human racers, it really got to me. Like, I can't deal with that. It's so gross to me. I can't explain it. I will feel the same way about giant inside out characters. It's bad enough that they're outside of my head interacting with people that are not inside my head. Like, as a baseline, I don't need them. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. You think they'll be people sized and they'll be banished? I can't have that. You think Timon is the right size? I feel like Timon is roughly Woody sized, right? A little bigger? I don't know. I feel like there could be a cool link between the Forgotten and Inside Out characters. Maybe. I don't know. We kind of just had an update with the Forgotten, which makes me feel like we probably won't do anything with them for Inside Out, but that's really just a feeling based on nothing but feelings, you know? Do I want to use this French paper? Do I want to use this? No, I don't want that. Hi, Dave. Hello. You missed when the Toy Story characters were the size they were when we found them in the realm. In the realm, I could deal with it because we shrunk down. If they were moving in my valley, being that size, I would banish them. I can't have them the same size as people. They're toys. It's gross. It's so icky. I can't do it. We have so many cottagey houses. Why are not like none of these feeling like the vibe for me? Probably because I want to use this. I guess cottagey isn't actually a prerequisite. My least favorite villager of the whole game. Good question. Let me think about it. I'll come up with one, I suppose. I need something else. What's the vibe? What's the vibe? I want like another house though. I would prefer for it to be a premium shop house. We can try this. I said no big emotions. I have enough of those in my actual life. I don't need giant emotions in my game. Do I have the time right? I do. Okay. Least favorite character. Okay, hear me out. Mike, obviously. Mike, because his voice lines never stop and it drives me up a wall. Remy, because we have a long-standing beef. And a little bit Cheshire Cat, because I mean, I don't feel like I really need a reason. Oh, no! Not the fog! Okay. My game got mad at me for picking favorites. Okay. We're gonna do a cute little town somehow. I need to wait for the fog to lift unless I want to fight with my camera a bunch, because I need to know where my lighting is. Can I get rid of you though? I think it's this way. I can't tell if that's better. I don't think, no, I think it's actually this way. I just wish. I think it is. I think the hat is just putting shade on me. Okay. We'll try to do it this way. Mike and Vanellope are your least favorite? Listen, I love Vanellope. I don't care what anybody says. She is the best. Maybe not the best. That's a little bit dramatic. I just feel like I have to be loudly supportive of her, because if I don't, who will, kind of thing. Cool. You forgot Cheshire Cat is in the game. He's been stuck in the tree in your Forgotten Lands island. Mine too, actually. I have him in my Forgotten Lands island. You kind of like how chaotic Cheshire is? Oh. I mean, that's fun. I personally do not. Actually, I feel like I need to move these very far forward so I have space behind to drop things if I need to. Also, why did I put them all the way to the side? This weather is horrible for building. I'm appalled. Okay. I also am going to need to fast travel away and then come back. So hopefully the mailboxes are gone. Daisy sounds like Jennifer Coolidge a little. Wait, really? Wait, the other day I was just like randomly, I don't know, probably just being obnoxious. Out of nowhere, I did such a good Jennifer Coolidge impression. I wouldn't be able to repeat it again. I know I wouldn't, but just know, I shocked myself. I was like, where did that come from? I was so excited. And now I will just live in sadness over the fact that that will never happen again. Ariel is one of your faves and she won't come out of her house? You have no clue why? Where do I want to be in this picture, actually? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Actually, you know what I need to do? I started working on some graphics for me with all of the critter poses so I could remember them. I need to pull them up for me so I can see what we're thinking. They're so messy at the moment, but maybe if I fix them up, I will one day share them with all of you. What's a cute pose? Who do I want to be in the picture with? Probably like Belle. Belle is a cute, like, village girl. None of these look cute to me. Okay, that's fine. You can never remember the critter poses. I feel that. Oh, we could sit. I've done so many sitting dream snaps though, but it's just so easy because like you don't really, I don't know, the camera just kind of does whatever it does. Like you don't have to fight it. But I literally did a sitting dream snap here. Did I do a sitting dream snap here? No, I didn't. So, well, I did a sitting dream snap before that though. But if we set up another little table, let me see. We could be sitting at the table. I haven't sat at a table before. That would be adorable. Maybe. I put it like right here, and maybe we put another one like over here. Or maybe that's the one that we put up here. And then we take a chair. I have to leave enough space for me to sit in it, though. That's the problem. I might be able to sit in that chair. You can sit on the chair in front of the cafe. I did know that. I just don't really want to. I want to sit at a table, but not the one specifically in front of the cafe. In fact, I might move this even further forward so we can get, more stuff going on potentially. What are the odds of me being, no. I can barely handle trying to get villagers to be in my pictures. There's no way I'm gonna try to take a picture with a villager specifically sitting down. Is there a way to force villagers to sit down? Because I feel like there's not. We move it out further into the side. We make like maybe a little neighborhood back here. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Hear me out. Am I working on my dream snap for the week? Yeah. We're gonna try to do it. Will we succeed is going to be the question. The answer is I don't know. This like back here. And back there, maybe. You're gonna try to get Belle sitting on a bench. See, that would be really cute. I don't know if I have the patience for that. Like, it would be cute if I had a picture and Belle was sitting next to me and we were like being little village girlies, you know, but I don't... I just can't make myself hope for such a thing. We'd have to move this over some. It has the potential to be cute. We could have like a fountain back here or something. We'll figure it out. The only thing I perceive being an issue is two things. A, foreground, but we can figure it out. B, the fact that I think the majority of this area is going to have to be path. And I hate the look of expanses of pathing. It feels so cold and barren to me. Have I read ACOTAR? I have. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with ACOTAR in that I wanted to love it, and I enjoyed, for the most part, the plots of the books. I hate the main character and the main character's primary love interest, though. I love the protagonist of the last book. I think the last book of the series is the best book of the series, but I feel that I'm in the minority. And that makes me a bit sad, to be honest. I feel like not everybody understands the joy of being a stan of that character, and I wish everyone did, you know? Also, not everybody understands how wronged she was by certain people. Oh, I can't stand the main character and their love interest. What about this? Fish fountain. Path with the new half circle pieces. Perhaps, perhaps. You think it would be nice if one of the positions for the characters was sitting down in the picture with us? Yeah, like if we could place them or like pose them or something. I think that would be really nice. I do hope we get that ability at some point in the future. You've heard if you trap them in with a chair, they will sit. Oh, interesting. Might try it. Deja, hello, hello. Kiara, yeah, that was my favorite book. In my opinion, pretty much she did nothing wrong. And everybody else was the problem. That's mostly how I feel. I don't think that's the general consensus. Candia, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. I appreciate you. Read Throne of Glass. Listen, I did. Yes, I prefer Throne of Glass over ACOTAR very much. Although, interestingly, the main character and the love interest in that book also don't like. The love interest I feel is boring. The main character I feel is... What's the word I would like to use? Arrogant and secretive in a way that is frustrating. I don't mind flawed characters. I love Bree from Legendborn, and she annoys the heck out of me sometimes. But like, for some reason, Selena just really grinds my gears. Silver Flames is the best book, you agree? Oh my goodness, I'm scared about the next book because I feel like they're gonna try something with Elaine that's gonna make me mad. We've talked about this before as well. Lucian, however you say his name, deserves better, in my humble opinion. Everybody in Throne of Glass gives the Elena Gilbert effect, where everybody thinks that their own crap doesn't stink and everybody else is always the problem. But it's like, I think y'all need to look inside yourselves because you are all toxic and kind of the worst. And everybody else is also making mistakes, but they're nothing worse than the things that you've done. And y'all don't have any remorse. You're rereading Infinite Coffee and Protection Detail, the best Bucky Barnes fanfic ever written, and it's truly amazing. Wait, I need to talk to my sisters about that because I feel like they might have read it. I don't know. Both of my sisters, one of them in particular, loves fan fiction, and I feel like she frequently talks about Bucky Barnes fan fiction. I have never read any, but I'm not sure if that's the one that she always talks about. Thank you for the sip reminder. Hearing me talk makes you realize maybe you just like toxic men and that's a you problem. Listen, I don't mind toxicity in books, but like a book can't be trying to convince me as an audience member that someone who's toxic is a good catch. Like, I feel like Sarah J. Maas's books try to convince the audience or operate under the assumption that the audience will think that the toxic people are romantic and like good partners. I'm grown. You can't convince me that that's true. Like, if you give me something like Magnolia Parks, Miss Jessa Hastings knows, everyone knows that the couples are toxic. So I can stand that because I'm like, we're all on the same page here. We're just having a messy, fun time. But like, that's not how the girlies operate when it comes to, you know, the Bat Boys and such. Did someone say Bucky Barnes fanfic? Yes. I've grown is so real. Listen. When I was a youngin', I was more easily fooled. Now, I've lived too much life, and I'm like, wait, that's false America. I do love a bit of mess from time to time. Oh, I can't wait to read the Magnolia Parks books again. They're so good. You just know Twilight had me in a chokehold and did. Yes, I read Twilight when I was quite young. I got my mom into Twilight. Yeah, I got my mom really into Twilight. I got my younger sister into Twilight. The first time I read Twilight, I was a ravenous Edward girl. The second time I read Twilight, I was like, actually, Jacob was wronged, but I think mostly that was just me hating Bella. And you know what? I should watch Twilight again. We've had this conversation before. I didn't watch it after I said I should, but maybe this time will be the time. Hi, Luna. Hello. You know, Martina, I think I've heard that, but I'm not really up in people's business, so I don't know for sure. It was something that, like, I heard whispers of, but by the time I heard it, I was like, I already finished all the books. Like, maybe if another book comes out and I'm trying to decide whether to read it or not, I'll look into the things. But for now, I'm gonna mind my own business. It's on AO3, but you have it downloaded as a Wait, speaking of AO3, this has nothing to do with AO3 except for the fact that this is a great time for us to talk again about fanfic being published as tradlit, and the fact that my eyes were accosted. Wait, have we talked about this? Have I complained about this yet? My eyes were accosted with the announcement that the Love Hypothesis is being made into a movie, and the cast was announced, and allegedly from the one post that I saw, this is not fact checked. If I'm wrong, like, literally take this with a grain of salt. I have no idea how accurate this is. I saw one post about it. But is the guy that's playing the guy that's based off of Kylo Ren actually married to the actress that plays Rey? I don't know if this is true. That's weird fanficception. I don't know how I feel about that. I want these. Here in time for ACOTAR and book convo. It's been a while. It's always been a while since we've had book convos. Hi, Samantha. Hello. You actually preferred Jacob when you were a teenager? Listen, all I'm saying is, if someone left me for months and I sank into a deep depressive episode, I probably wouldn't fly all the way to Italy and punch my best friend over him, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe that's me. You struggle with starting to decorate in Dreamlight Valley? It stresses you out that you don't know where to start. I sometimes very much struggle to start areas. What I would recommend, if you're looking for advice, something that has worked for me before is looking at all of the houses. If you have premium shop houses, you can look at those too, but if not, just look at all the villager houses and see which ones you think look kind of cute together. Like for me, I often put Mike and Sully's apartment and Remy's and Shay Remy and sometimes Oswald's house. I like putting those together because they feel very like town core kind of to me. And then pop those down in whichever biome you think looks good. Try to find a nice arrangement for them and then just go from there. I like starting with houses that I think look good together. It gives me kind of a vibe to go off of when I'm decorating. Like for this DreamSnap, we picked out these four and then just finding a place where they look cute together. Kitty, I will not. Don't worry, don't worry. You normally lurk, but you heard Silver Flame, so you had to comment. No, it's all good. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for lurking. Usually, I do appreciate that. Yeah, I do like Silver Flames. I do. Okay. I need green. Desperately. It's giving far too much path. Let me actually maybe look for some flowers first. Do I have a place where I can use this? I might be able to use this over here. I don't know how visible it'll be, but we can try. Since it's new, it's cute. It might be fun to use. Now that we have the cafe, you need to redo your plaza, but you'll wait until your Steam Deck comes. On PlayStation, it would be impossible to do. Wait, really? I've never played Dreamlight Valley on PlayStation. I don't know why I assumed. Well, I don't know. Decorating with a controller is quite hard. Can you hook up a keyboard and a mouse to a Steam Deck? I do need to redo. I have my bakery in the meadow. And I want to put the little coffee shop next to it, but I don't think I have space. I have that one over here. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And it would look cute with the coffee shop, I think. But what I might have to do is get rid of this outdoor theater and then push the coffee shop and bakery back here and do something else kind of leading up to it.
Wait to show Remy my new recipe ideas.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. The Lords series? I don't know if I've heard of that one. The Lords series. Okay, I'm also going to need some trees. Oh, we can see the topiary. That's nice. And I will probably have the focus up so we can see this area better. Yeah, we definitely need some trees in this area and like back here to kind of fill that in. I want something around here. I'm not going to use the Isabella rug, although I've been using that a lot. Maybe I could put bushes around the fountain. Move this bench back like against this, because there's actually quite a bit of space between the fountain and the houses, but with the angle of the photo you can't really tell, so it might still look okay if I push that back. You can use a keyboard and mouse on the Steam Deck. Oh, interesting, interesting, interesting. Like if we push this back here kind of thing. And then I would like to... I do want flower planters, but... Oh, why am I in here? I meant to be here. Are these going to be too tall, though? The answer, probably. Let me put that there. Put that there for now, too. Huh. Is there a rug I could use, though? I just want color. The nice thing about this one is it's like the perfect size for putting under fountains, but I don't think the pink, the bright pink, is really the color theme we're going for. We do have pink on the door there, but I don't think that's what we want. We don't really have that many large rugs. I really would love the ability to scale rugs. That would be so nice. I do like this, but again, I don't think I want the purple. I do like a little leaf rug sticking out. Oh my. Scaling rugs would be amazing. So many rugs you would make bigger if you could. Yeah. It's just like, we can do it in The Sims. Why shouldn't I be able to do it in Dreamlight Valley? I'm gonna try the bushes. See if we hate it. I might not need to put them all the way around. Oh. Rough, rough, rough. Oh, no, no, no. Do I have to get rid of the fountain? You know, let me not be hasty. Let me instead use some of these bushes, but not against the fountain. Maybe I will... Ooh! I was thinking about lining this with hedges instead, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I am going to use these and just plop those there. That will at least give us a little bit of greenery there leading back. Guess I'll pop that there for now. Smaller bushes, maybe it's just the smaller ones for the most part. All have their little twigs sticking out. And it feels weirder to have bushes coming out of a path where you can see that they're actually growing there. With these, I can kind of make myself believe that there's like a tiny little flat little planter under there or something. Oh, topiary. But the little plant one, this one. Maybe I could just like clutter this up with some books or something around it. Some books and some little flower pots or something. Storybook Vale's pink bushes are smaller. The only ones I'm thinking of are the giant ones. Oh, wait, you mean the, these ones? That's true. Hi, Zara. Hello. You got all the new stuff today, which you'll probably regret next week because you forgot to do your dream snap. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Remembering to do a dream snap can be tricky. That's why I'm happy that we're actually doing this one today. I might actually use this, but maybe not there. Oh, come on. Let me grab this. Thank you. Because now I won't have to think about it after today. And now that we got those little path circles, I can decorate in Mythopia next stream, which is what I've been wanting to do. You'll put something like that there. I want to fill this space. Oh, that doesn't help. Okay. Oh, I don't know why this just made me think of it. Oh my goodness. Wait, did you all see the new Wicked poster? The new Wicked for Good poster? Please tell me you saw it. If you didn't see it, oh my goodness, we got to talk about it. I might pull it up at some point. It has Glinda and Elphaba in the center, right? And then it's got Fiyero over to one side, and then it's got Madame Morrible and the Wizard over to the other side. And it's like a reflection of the one that they did for the first Wicked movie that's also kind of the same, but they switched the sides of Madame Morrible and the Wizard and of Fiyero. And oh my goodness, I just love that they did two movies. I know some people think it's a little bit too much. I don't think it's too much that they did two movies. I think it's perfect because Act 1 and Act 2 are so different. And I think it's really cool to see how the differences are reflected even in the posters so far. Like Glinda's facial expression in the first movie's poster versus the second movie's poster. I'm like, wow, chef's kiss. This is so brilliant and beautiful and I love it. I don't know why I really want to use like a rug of some sort. You saw it, Horse Lover? Did you like it? I liked it. I think I like it better than the first poster with like the W chasm with Glinda on one side and Elphaba on the other side. I kind of like that poster, but it was an interesting first poster for them to share. Cute. You got all 3 fairy windows in a 2-day period. That's why you think Scrooge is punishing you now. I still need one more window. The one I still need is the fauna window, which is actually interesting because fauna, I think, is the fairy that I most relate to. Can I put you right there? I can. Cute. You liked what everyone's wearing? Okay, do we like Glinda's pink bubble dress better, or do we like Glinda's like iridescent it comes across as like periwinkle, but it's actually like a bunch of different colors. Her like periwinkle gown. I like both of them. I think they're both fabulous. Which one do I prefer? Probably the pink bubble dress, but I might change my mind. I don't think I want these. You've received no fairy windows? I'm so sorry, kitty. That is a bummer. I feel like I'm gonna need this. What else am I gonna need? Some of these could be cute, but I feel like this hydrangea bundle is always way bigger than I think it is and way bigger than I want it to be. It might be nice for the background though, because it takes up so much space that it'll still be visible from far away. And then this one, something about it just doesn't sit quite right with me. It feels like the lighting on it is kind of off. Like, why does it look fluorescent? You think pink suits Glinda better, but you love both. They're both really good. Need to see the iridescent in the film to make a judgment call. That's fair. It does look like she has well, it's actually 2 different dresses, but she wears 2 dresses that are pretty similar in design, that are pretty much the same color, if not the same color. The one is the one on the poster, I think, that has a little like shoulder floofs. I'm pretty sure that's the thank goodness dress. And then she wears another one in the trailer as well that doesn't have the shoulder floofs. If I remember correctly, it has a little bit of an off the shoulder moment, but I can't 100% remember. And I think that's the for good dress, which we love. Blue? Blue's cute. Yellow. Yellow is also cute. You like both, but you were taken aback at the dress being iridescent. I wasn't really surprised by that because I had watched like some featurettes and some little interviews before the first movie with the costume designer, Paul Tazwell. He was specifically talking about the first movie, but whenever he was talking about Glinda's costuming, he was talking about how obviously he was inspired by bubbles and iridescence and like the shifting colors, and how there was more of like a pink color story for the first movie and more of like a bluish sort of color story for the second movie. So the fact that it was like an iridescent look didn't really surprise me, because it seemed like that was something they were drawing a lot of inspiration from. That might work. I'm gonna get rid of these mailboxes. And also maybe, no, not this one. This one for a bit of color variety. Maybe this too. Maybe move this one this way and rotate that one like that, and that might be cute. Okay. How many moonstones did I get from my dream snap? I got 4K again, which I was very pleased about because I would love to... Oh, I forgot this is how I had this one set up. This is kind of cute. Anyway, I would love to not spend any more real money on moonstones until the update. I don't know if I can swing that, but I would really like to try. The costuming slayed you in the first one. You're so excited. Your dream job is costume design. I feel like I have no design skills, but I love hearing about costume design for movies and TV. I think it's so interesting. I mean, in general, I just really like hearing people who are both very passionate and very talented talk about the thing that's like their thing, you know? There's something really cool about that, even if I don't really know about it that much. But seeing what the designers pick up on from the characters and how they translate that into looks and how they decide to make certain people dress similarly or differently and what that means, I think it's really cool. It helps me look at projects in a new way too, you know? Anything that's going to increase my enjoyment of something, I have respect for sure. It's okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of these flowers because they kind of blend in anyway. Maybe we'll bring some of those up here. And I'm gonna rotate this or move it so maybe the white flowers will be in front of here so we'll actually see those more. Maybe I could get like a tiny little table and put some baked goods on top of those. That might be fun. Oh, thank you for the stretch reminder. Also, thank you everybody for liking the stream if you have so far. I appreciate it. Okay, you will move. I'm gonna rotate this way. There. Oh no. Okay. Give me some books. Oh. The ground is gonna come through with that. That's not what I would like. Maybe... something like that. Something like that. Phew. You're working on completing your achievements for Storybook Vale before the not DLC, before the new DLC comes out. But it's so hard. Yeah, that's something that I did before Storybook Vale came out for Rift in Time. And it was quite difficult. I'm planning on doing the same thing for Storybook Vale, but yeah, I probably got to get a move on pretty soon. Do we have any other... oh, tables. I was going to look for a table. Reset. I want something kind of small. But that also suits... I don't know if I want this, although this could work. I'll pop that there for now. This could also work. Your Vanellope and Scrooge are stuck on their vile villain chat. I don't think I remember that. What else do we have? These little tiny ones. I don't think I want that though. Harvesting 900 of the spawnable resources is what you have left. Wait, that's amazing. Wait, did you finish all of the Inkies already? How'd you manage that one? This? I think that takes up too much space. This. Too red toned. Probably not, but this also quite red toned, but I like the shape and size of it. This? No. Put you and put you there. Perhaps. Perhaps. Hi, Jenny. Hello. I feel like I want a little lamp on there or something. And then maybe I could put a little coffee on my table. That would be cute. Where's the tiny little lamp that people often line their paths with? Tiny lamp. Simple lamp. There you go. Hi, Quaz. Hello. How's it going? Okay. Next up, I need some trees. I want to stick with greens. I would love to fill up these spots in between the building. Maybe I can put that there. Let me get out some of these and just pop them over here. That. These maybe. I don't need too many trees because they're gonna pretty much just be in the background. So I want that one or that one? I think I like this one better. And maybe fir trees because they're going to be in the background. Perhaps. Lily, hello, welcome in. You still have about 1,000 more inkies to clean up. Okay, I was like, how have you finished it so quickly? Because I think that's around what I have left as well. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't slacking again because I didn't get a chance to finish getting enough Splinters of Fate when I was doing the stuff with Storybook Fail, or with Rift in Time before Storybook Fail. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I like the pine trees, but I'll think about it. Might be too dark. Glassalit, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Great to catch a live stream again. Currently catching up on the DDV VODs. Great content as always. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for being a channel member. That's amazing. It's beautiful. Do I understand how the flower spawns react in Eternity Isle? You have all your flowers in the valley bunched together so you can easily see if any need to be watered, and would like to do that in the DLC also. I'm not really sure what you mean about how the flower spawns react. Like, if you mean if you put them all together, like, will they respawn somewhere else? I don't believe so. I think they act the same way as the valley in that regard. But some of them will spawn in kind of like the hidden areas, I think. So for example, what I'm thinking of is, I would have to go over there, kind of, but how there's an area over in the lagoon in Eternity Isle that's up this kind of thing. You might have to grab some from over here. You know what I mean? There are some spots like that throughout Eternity Isle where you might have to grab the flowers from. But then if you put all of them in one spot here, I don't believe they would respawn unless you picked them. Is this a jellyfish outfit? It is. I'm obsessed with it. It's in the premium shop today. I think it's really cute. Good Switch games you could try. What kind of games do you like besides Dreamlight Valley? I like to play chiller games on my Switch, games that I'm not gonna have to worry about performance with. So some games that I've really enjoyed on my Switch. I did play Wildflowers on Switch. I had a good time with that. I really like the Coffee Talk games. One of my favorite games that I get clowned on every time I say it, but it's called I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. It's really good. You should play it. It's kind of like visual novel-ish deck building game, choose your own adventure, like consequences of your actions kind of vibe. It's really good. I actually want to play it again. I only played it once. I got a horrible ending, but that's the joy of being able to play it again. Maybe it'll actually turn out this time, you know? Or maybe it'll be just as much of a mess as it was last time. I have no way of knowing. I won't know until I play it again. Finally getting back into Dreamlight Valley fully. You love how it runs on your Switch too? Oh, that's amazing. I've actually heard that. I've heard that it runs so much better on Switch too. I can't even see that tree up there. That's not my problem. I forgot that I wouldn't be able to see over the top of that, but that's fine. Yes, I think that's cute with that. I have to figure out what I'm doing over here. I'm gonna add some stuff over there. Like some trees and things. But I guess I could also do something here. I'm almost feeling like this might not be, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not finished setting it up, but it's giving might not end up being decorated enough. We'll see. Am I planning to play Stardew more times? I'm definitely thinking about it. I was thinking about playing it yesterday before I had to not stream, but then, especially because I might be playing Tales of the Shire next week. The situation is I don't want to get too far into something, or like I didn't really want to start Fields of Mystria this week if I'm not going to be able to play it next week. I don't really want to like do another Stardew stream if we're gonna start playing Tales of the Shire all the time. You know what I mean? Because like one stream is cute. It's like you're trying it out. 2 streams is like a little bit more of a commitment. And I don't want to make that commitment unless I am somewhat confident that I'm going to be able to continue to play it. A cute little apple pie. You were looking at Fae Farm? Oh, I did enjoy Fae Farm quite a bit too, actually. I did like Fae Farm. It's a cute little farming sim with a fantasy magic vibe to it. It's super cute. I didn't get to any decorating in Fae Farm, but I did have a good time with it. The only thing that I wasn't a huge fan of was the townies. So if you're somebody who appreciates interacting with townies in farming sims, I feel like the ones in Fae Farm were giving Paper Doll. There wasn't a whole lot of character to them. Drop this and this and this and this. And maybe this. I know, Spiritfarer too. Listen, I promise I've considered all the things. I was also feeling the same way about Spiritfarer. I did actually like schedule a stream. It's private, like privated, because I obviously didn't play it. But I scheduled a stream so that I don't lose my Spiritfarer settings for if we do, you know, play again, because I do want to finish it. I do. There are just too many games and not enough time is pretty much what's up. That's pretty much what's up. And Tears of the Kingdom, yes. Your 8-year-old said Minecraft, Ark, and Animal Crossing are good Switch games. I've never played Minecraft. I don't think I even know what Ark is. I have played Animal Crossing, but not in quite some time. I want something here, but I don't know what. What is something I could put in this corner? I don't have to decide right at the moment, but I do have to be thinking about it. What are other cute towny things to have in a town? What are things to have in a town? Can I also put more pathing there? Oh, these might be cute to use somewhere. Perhaps. I didn't go with the wrought iron table, so maybe it won't actually blend in that well, but... You spent 1 million on the new large chest. Listen, I've spent so many millions. I almost said simoleons. Oop! I've spent so many millions of star coins at Scrooge's since the Storybook Veil update. It's actually kind of gross. So many games you want to see. I know. And there are so many games I want to play, but also, hear me out. I gotta like pay attention to the algorithm. I don't know what I gotta do, but like the greater them slash people don't really come to my non-DDV streams like that. Plug, I play games that aren't DDV. It's fun. I think you'd have a good time if you stopped by, but I think my channel sometimes struggles because of it, because then YouTube sees like dramatic fluctuations in viewership. And then they're like, maybe she's a flop. I don't know if that's like their actual corporate jargon, but in my head, that's what they're saying. I think I need something else. Maybe this. Oh, a fruit and veggie stand? That might work. That might work. You used to watch Minecraft streams like a decade ago. It always looked too overwhelming for you to play personally. From my understanding, it's just like a big sandbox game, right? Where you can craft things and build your own base or your own world even. And it's multiplayer. I don't know too much about Minecraft. I know for some reason the phrase chicken jockey, which I think has something to do exclusively with the Minecraft movie. And I only know it because a streamer that my partner and I watch always references it, but like doesn't reference it in a way that makes any sense. He just says it all the time. And I think at one point has expressed that it was from the movie. That might be cute. You've had to watch that movie so many times that it's getting disrespectful. Wait, the Minecraft movie, like against your will? That's the impression I'm getting. What is the context of that? I've not seen it. I heard people were getting rowdy at the cinema, though. Do I recommend buying Coral Island? You're debating on it. Kiara, have you played Farming Sims before? If you have either played Farming Sims before or you're familiar with them and fairly confident that that's a genre that you like, I really like Coral Island as a farming sim. I think it's really fun. I think it has some unique features that set it apart from other farming sims. I love the underwater diving. I love the townies. I feel like of pretty much any game that I've played, Coral Island has townies that feel like the most, I don't know, vibrant and like lively to me. Which is really kind of startling because there are so many of them too. It's not like they just have like 10 really good townies. They've got like, what? I don't know, dozens on dozens of townies. I really, really like Coral Island. I'm a big fan. And if you are looking for a farming sim, I would say yes. But because, you know, I also support being responsible with your coins, I would say make sure you're into farming sims. Because if you like only play Dreamlight Valley, it does have a different gameplay loop. Some similarities for sure, but they're not the same play style. I feel like I need something in front of that bench. I feel like I want it to be a leaf rug, but I don't know if that's like too woodsy. I'm trying. You want Coral Island to be multiplayer? Well, the next update is supposed to be multiplayer. They shared some dev blogs about it, but they haven't announced when that update is actually going to be happening. Hopefully soon, because I think it would be really fun. Like some of these. It's too kind of tropical looking. I'm not sure. You really do like Stardew Valley, but Coral Island seems so magical. Oh, if you like Stardew Valley, then I feel like you'd probably like Coral Island. I am not a Stardew Valley expert. I have played exactly one time for approximately 5 hours. But people who know both games say that they're quite similar. You wish they'd go ahead and allow cross-save between PlayStation and Nintendo? Wait, for Dreamlight Valley? They do now, don't they? I was about to say, wait, for Coral Island, but Coral Island's not out on Switch yet. Don't they for Dreamlight Valley, or do they not? Didn't they just add that the last update? Or am I making things up? Lily, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Cross play, you think? Wait, did they not add cross save as well? I don't think I noticed that. That's unfortunate. They do have... Okay, you can get your account on... Yes, between platforms. I think they added both, where you can do multiplayer between platforms and you can also access your save between platforms. And something else back here. Do I want a different color? It might be kind of random. Wouldn't have a friend. I mean, this doesn't have a friend, but maybe I'll do that one then. Can I get a smaller version of that tree? Oh, you know what I could do? It's not like a thing to build necessarily, but I could use one of those rock cluster things that we have that were, I think, from the Peaceful Meadow. That might be cute in one of the front corners. That might work. That might work. thought we had a smaller one of these. Oh, a bigger one. Well, okay, never mind. That won't work. That won't work. What about you? Oh! What about here? That's not... It's fine. Back there. I'm not mad at that. You know, it might be cute. A rainbow. A rainbow might be cute. The little pot of gold one. Wait. I think I don't have any of those in my thing. Let me go grab it. I think it's over on my meadow island. No, where is it? Is that not what it's called? Builds have I done? Oh, it's on my beach island, I think. Hi, throwing gnome. Hello, hello. Is it on my beach island? No! Where are you? What the heck? Is it called something different? Do you all know the thing I'm talking about? It's like the thing that we got from the one event, and it's like a rainbow, but it's coming out of a little pot of gold. I could have sworn it was called pot of gold. Rainbow. What? End of the rainbow cauldron is diabolical. Thanks, Mags. End of the rainbow cauldron is... What in the world? Do you all see this? Oh, it's not doing it here. Okay, whatever. I don't care then. Who's a character that I hope we get in the future that they haven't already teased? Well, haven't already teased is a little bit subjective, but for me, the answer would, of course, be Milo and Kita from Atlantis. Because, A, I love them. B, we need them. I would say, technically, they have been teased, but they've not been teased in any way that's indicative of them actually coming, if that makes sense. They've just been referenced a lot. Well, not them specifically, but Atlantis the movie has been referenced a lot, and I feel like it should be added because of that. Additionally, I need Meg from Hercules. Additionally, I'm partial to Asha from Wish. I think that would be fun. Oh, speaking of Wish, yesterday I started watching the Snow White live action movie. I did not finish it. I probably will, but I feel like, how far into it did I get? I got about 30 minutes into it, to the point where Snow White and the huntsman part ways. And well, no, to the point where she finds herself in the cozy cabin, right? She finds herself in the cozy little cottage. My overall feelings about the movie were partially confusion at what exactly they were aiming for. Let me elaborate. Some of the scenes were giving vibrant realism. Some of the scenes were giving very cartoonish. I don't know if it was the CGI or what. I haven't even gotten to the Seven Dwarves yet, so like it's not even that CGI. And my opinion about it is like, from my understanding, Disney spent a lot of money on this movie, and I'm curious about, well, oh, I think it's, I was like, why can't I find this? I think it's under Underbrush. I'm curious about, not to be disrespectful, I'm curious about where that money went. Because I'm not saying that Snow White's dad's crown looked like King Beast's Burger King looking crown from the Descendants movie, but I'm not saying that it didn't look like that. In terms of Rachel Zegler, no notes. She was the best thing about the 30 minutes that I watched. The haircut, kind of atrocious, but in the context of the movie, a little bit makes sense. There was like a little mini scene in the movie where I was like, oh, it makes sense that she has an atrocious haircut now. Still atrocious, but at least somewhat explained. Oh, I did cry though. I cried a lot. I don't know if I'm just feeling particularly emotional, but despite all of the confusion, there was emotional impact, which kind of also added to the confusion that I felt. I feel like the only thing to do is to finish this movie. I'm just very a little bit perplexed. I'm not gonna be able to use this. Maybe I can use it back here somewhere. Someone who doesn't hate Rachel? I don't. I feel like a lot of the hate for Rachel is contrived. I feel like she has been blamed for the movie flopping when, as previously stated, she was the best thing about the 30 minutes that I watched. She's a fabulous actress. She's a fabulous singer. And I think some people just hate young women who are perceived to be ungrateful and are successful. I don't know that she necessarily is ungrateful or not. I don't know this lady, but people hate a young, successful woman who they perceive to be ungrateful or unworthy. And I feel like we need to talk about it. It's not in the image. Anyway. Fruit stand. Lilo and Stitch. Hi, Inez. Hello. You watched it the other day and really enjoyed it. You went into it with no expectations. Yeah, I didn't have expectations. It's just like, I watched the opening scene. There's kind of like a typical like opening ensemble number that a lot of Disney movies tend to have, right? And the way that was shot and like the costumes and stuff, it was so bright and vibrant and like textured, and it looked like it was at least somewhat a real set. But then like she gets into the woods and everything's like CGI, but it's not even meant to be the Enchanted Woods at that point. It's just like the woods. But also I was a little bit confused because the whole thing is she's like drab and wearing rags, and I think not allowed to leave because no one's seen hide nor hair of her for years. And they're like, we don't even know if the princess like exists or like if she even cares about us or blah, blah, blah. But then she's like frolicking through the woods in a fancy gown. Like, hey, where did you get this gown? Well, fancy is a little bit dramatic. It's a little bit Party City, but we don't need to talk about that. But she's frolicking through the woods in this fancy gown. Where did you get that? And who let you out? I thought you were trapped, but there were just some things that left me confused. Blondie, I would say we don't know her. That would be my statement. You were confused about the gown too? Because it was literally like the scene before that she was like, someone was like, no one's seen the princess in years. Like, she's like locked in the, I don't know. Maybe I need to rewatch it. Maybe I was crying too much or something. know what part of it is? I think part of it's probably Pasek and Paul, the people that did the songs. I feel like their melodies are very emotion forward. They did the music for Dear Evan Hansen. They did the music for The Greatest Showman. They did the music for La La Land. And they really know how to write a melody that's evocative. Sometimes I do cry from a melody. Like, a lot of times lyrics are more where I feel emotion, but there are some songs where it's like, oh, I hear the notes and I'm like, what is this? What is this feeling in my chest? How about a nice little, is it under canvas bag or no. Is it under sack? I'm looking specifically for that one little, no, I mean, that is a sack. You didn't lie to me, but that wasn't exactly what I was after. I'm looking for, is it under bag? It's like a little, oh yeah, burlap bags. I was close. Canvas, burlap, we're almost there. I don't think that's bad. It's a little out of place, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I think it might be fine. Maybe I can buy a little seed bag and put it there too. And maybe we can put some flowers here. Is Dreamlight Valley good on PlayStation? I've heard that people enjoy it on PlayStation. It's probably better than Switch, but it also probably depends on whether you play on a PS4 or a PS5. Does anyone have anything to share about the performance on PlayStation? There, that's cute. Cinderella, hello. You adore this build? Thank you. It's just for a dream snap, but it would be kind of cute for like an actual place, you know? If we brought it that way, blocked that side off or something, it could make a cute little cottage town. Which kinds of seeds would I like to buy? Let me just go down to the meadow. You love it on PS5? Prefer it on PS5 for decorating? It's good except for decorating with controller, fair. But if you play on Switch, you probably won't necessarily notice a difference because you're also decorating with controller. I shall buy a bag of lettuce seeds and a bag of carrot seeds. You're sad we don't have stars at night. Wait, on the Switch? Do people have it on the Switch too? I think I might have heard that the stars do exist, or maybe that's a lie. Or on PlayStation. I don't know. I haven't played on my Switch in so long, and I pretty much never play at night. Something like that. And do I want yellow flowers? I wish we had a circular planter with yellow flowers. Have I complained about that recently? You know, there is one flower planter that's circular that I don't have any of, I think, and I don't remember which one it is. I think I have to make more of them though. Maybe I can use these? Which 2 does have stars. Okay, cool. Oh no! You know, I feel like I need a Mikey. I also feel like I need something here. It would be cute if we had like little backpacks or something. A present? I don't think I need a present. A little purse or something. Hopscotch? Cute. I forgot we have this. Maybe I could put this over here. Oops. You're not really going to be able to see it because it blends in with this path a bit. Did I get the box of croissants? I did not. I did not. Kind of goofy stuff here. What if we do... I do like a little flower, but why would the flower be on the ground, you know? Get a little pot. Something like this, but I don't really love those colors. Something like this. I also have no idea what I'm wearing yet. Wish we could put the bag accessories down. That would be cute. Oh, or I could do these. That would probably be better. That will be in the picture. You wore the veil outfit. Oops. Like the dress with the little corset-y top or something else. I'm not even close to where I need to be with those flowers. My goodness. I'll move this back there. It needs to be like here-ish. That's a cute dress. We're closer. We're closer. Something about that makes me upset. I don't know what it is. The fact that I'm doing all the testing for this in a little jellyfish outfit is kind of funny. Do we think this... I might remove this set of plants like this. I don't mind having them in both places. I just feel like now this little section is a little cluttered. The area is giving luxurious. Interesting. I feel like it is giving cute. Cutesy little village strip moment. I really need us to get string lights. Oh no, undo. That's not even in the picture, so it doesn't matter, but maybe if I put it there, it will be. Like, I really need us to get something like this, but it's string lights on it. You know? That would be so cute. Okay. Stand up, stand up. Let me save. Okay, what to wear? I mean, I could just wear what I was wearing earlier. Maybe Sans backpack, not costumes. Not a bad vibe. When will consoles get diagonal path? Wait, do consoles not have it? You should, right? If you put down a path, do you not have this button? Or like buttons down here to change the shape? I don't know how the controls would work, but I feel like you should have it. I would like Belle. I think I'm fine with her in her green dress if that's what she's wearing. I don't remember what I have her in. Yeah, okay. Let me track her down. Maybe she's at her house. You've not worked out how to make diagonal paths on PlayStation. Your Switch has it. Interesting. I feel like the functionality probably exists, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't tell you how to do it.
Every village has people who only think of themselves.
Let's hang out. And to the floating island we go. On PlayStation 5, you press the options button to change the diagonal pathing. Oh, maybe try that, PlayStation people. Xbox, you press the 3 lines button to toggle it on and off. Interesting, interesting. On Switch, it's plus. Does it tell you that on screen somewhere, or does it just expect you to figure it out? That's really, really kind of frustrating. I don't think you can scoot through there. What if I tried to trap you and see if I could get you to sit down? Would you? I put you there and I took something touch of magic, like so. Why do I feel like you'd be able to walk through there? Put you there and also... Oh wait, you can walk over that! Oh no, this is horrible. Sometimes you just want to trap a person, you know what I mean? Like, I trapped myself. Why does it have to be so hard? Alright, let's hang out later. I'm gonna run out there and I'm gonna trap you again and see if I can get you to sit down. Okay, listen. So far, so okay. Is that is how I'm feeling about this? Now, yes, you're going to see everything in this picture, and by everything I mean all of the lamps. Y'all are just gonna have to put up with that for a minute.
I have the most wonderful new book to read.
Do you, Belle? That's cute. You just got home and you're gonna clean your car. I hope that goes well. I guess I should probably figure out time of day first. I don't really have enough lights to make this an evening shot, although that is kind of cute. What if I light myself pretty well?
Every day here is different.
It washes me the heck out, though. I don't know why this light's not on. That's annoying. You wish buildings have... Oh, always had the lights on? That would be nice. Like, if on was the default, and then you could turn them off if you wanted to, but, like... Oh! My goodness. Oh, well, these also might be being weird right now, to be honest.
Day for an adventure.
It might just have to be daytime. Exit out. Ain't nothing wrong with daytime. Belle, if you could kindly sit down, I would appreciate you. Would greatly, greatly. If you don't mind, Home Skillet. How much do I want to fight with this, I guess is the question. I feel like there are many things that I would like for us to have an overhaul of. The facial expressions is one of them. Actually, she might not be able to sit. Maybe the chair is too close to the thing. I hadn't considered this. The facial expressions always make us look weird. I feel like she would be able to sit there. Do we feel like she would be able to sit there? How long do we wait before we realize it's an us problem? If I move you back. Like that, and you don't run away through there, though. About that. What's the DreamSnap theme? It's kind of like a villagey DreamSnap. Serene village vibes. You step out of your house for a peaceful stroll through your charming village. It's filled with warmth, simplicity, and the very essence of coziness. Decorate your very own cozy and serene space is the vibe we're trying to match. I think we've accomplished it. I feel like the vibe is there. Belle, there's a chair right there.
I suppose every village has people who only think of themselves.
I know. Listen, she said, you really trapped me here just so you could get a good picture. That's rude. And to that, I say, you know, maybe, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. If you don't mind, madam. Anyway, you have so much fairy core, you'll have to create a village space. Oh yeah, I specifically created this for a DreamSnap. I usually prefer to... she almost did it! You can sit down. The chair's right there. You could do it, girl. I don't tend to take DreamSnaps in places that I already have made, because I feel like it just works better when you build it for the picture. You thought she was gonna sit, then you gasped? Me too! I also thought she was gonna sit then. But no. Lure her to sit down by putting a book on the table, you know, that might work. Would that actually work? Probably not. If I put the book down, maybe she would just, like, stay standing. I know sometimes people like to read the big, tall books standing up. Belle, please sit down. People who do this every week, I could, like, how do you? Do you just, like, do something else while waiting to see... I was about to say if your sim will cooperate, if the villager will cooperate, or, like, what? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think in the meantime what other place we could have her for a picture. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm silly because I don't even know what my tags are like. I don't know if those are good tags. You put a show or stream on another monitor and wait. How long does it usually take?
This valley seems enchanted, but not like the beast's castle.
Right. Belle, I've had enough of you. For now. I mean, I can't do anything except wait for you to cooperate, but in the meantime, I will probably just put down a couple things back here. Usually wait for a bit, then give up and take the photo with them in whatever position. Yeah, I strongly believe that that's going to be our experience with this. I can't really be bothered to stay here for 10 years waiting for her to cooperate. So if she doesn't, I'll just find another place to put her and hopefully it makes sense, you know? Hopefully she's not blocking anything too important. Hopefully, like, I don't know. I simply do not know. I'm just upset. I would like the ability to pose our people. Oh, this is cute. I forgot we have this. This is kind of what I was talking about the other day with like the piled pillows that I thought would be a cute item to have in the game. Okay. This is probably gonna be fine. Wonder what magical things Tink will do today. Well, kidnapping is one of them. Belle, are you getting flashbacks to when you were trapped in Beast Castle right now, actually? And how does that make you feel about your relationship? I'm willing to listen. This week you made a selfie with your avatar hidden, so Belle and Mirabelle just posed behind you in the center of the shot. Oh, that's cute. Sometimes if you pick the chair up and put it down again, they'll sit.
This valley.
Worth a try. I feel like she has enough room, right? That should be enough room to sit. We need to move it more. That's surely enough room. No, Belle! I know you want to sit down. Sit down. I know you want to. Sit, girl, sit. Thanks for hanging out, Kiara. You want to be good with villagers and snaps, you just don't have the patience or skills. I mean, mood. Clearly, I'm struggling.
Oh, what a wonderful day for an adventure.
Belle, please. For the love of all that is good and kind, please sit down. You think the lamp is blocking her seat? I don't think so, because she got back there, like, right up on the chair, right? Thanks for the sip reminder. I feel like there's space. No, the lamp isn't in the way. Or it shouldn't be. It's over to the side.
Oh, what a wonderful day for an adventure.
I need to turn off autonomy and a point and click sit here. Belle, sit down. You know you want to, it's right there. Try sitting in the chair with my avatar. I could try, but like, I don't think it's an issue with her ability to sit.
I love how every day here is different.
I think she just doesn't want to. Like, where I'm sitting, there's enough space. There should be enough space for her. Don't you dare escape. Yeah, there's definitely enough space. She's just being difficult. And I would appreciate it if she would stop.
This valley seems enchanted, but not like the beast's castle.
He likes looking at the lamps too much? Maybe. Belle, this is why we can't have nice things, girl. I would try to hang out with her, but I don't think I would feel like she would be less inclined to sit down if I were hanging out with her. Where are you trying to route yourself? She's looking at me like, girl, if you don't let me out of here, there's gonna be problems. Look at her!
I have the most wonderful new book to read.
Do you have the most wonderful new book to read? Hey, maybe with all of our waiting, there will be a cute little Mickey Cloud. Maybe we'll get a Mickey Cloud. I'm like, I don't see you. You know what? We just take this bit. We just take this. No! That's fine. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I don't need her to sit down. Belle looking down on me. I don't care. She's still standing there. Maybe I'll get... I thought she was about to sit right as I was standing up. I was like, that's incredibly disrespectful of you. But listen. Oh! This is a blurry shot. Do I care? I don't know if I do. It's fine. It's cute. She's like, hey. I'll take it. The picture I think is nice. I'm not mad at it. Maybe I'll try to fight with her eventually to get something better. I don't know. Let me pop over here actually. Maybe she's taking my order. Maybe. I'm not mad at that. Oh, I wanted to see. Okay. Because this is where I was wanting to use the... Oh, the rainbow path kept following me, and then I heard the sound of the water and I thought it was the rainbow path. Anyway, this is where I wanted those. I think my goal sort of with, oh, anyway, trying too much. With these is to make these into a path. I think I'm gonna follow this little curve thing. And then I think it would be cool to have like, I don't know, Maybe a little river pond, water pool over here, like some flowers, maybe a little bit of the marble fence. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking kind of a long, windy sort of nature path with maybe some of the fancy stone vine things. Maybe some of the fancy stone tree columns. If I had the ones with the lanterns, I would use those, but I don't think I want to use this color. But maybe this color would be nice to spice things up. And then, yeah, just kind of a languid sort of entrance leaning into what's going to be a little cottagey spot over here. I think that would be cute. Where's Tiana, though? Wait, what do you mean about Tiana? Oh, to take my order at the restaurant? That wasn't her restaurant. I'm not gonna make her serve me outside of her place of business. Rebecca, we made a dream snap. I actually felt immediate regret, and I might go retake it right now as we speak because, let me tell you why. I forgot to change my settings, so it's really like grainy. I'm gonna go take it again. Oh my gosh. Listen, let me find... Belle, you're probably here. Yeah. Don't get too comfy. It's time to go. Belle. Love the flower spawning inside the lava pool. Yeah, how does it exist? I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking about D&D again. Probably because I miss playing D&D so much, but in my campaign that we were playing, we had this big epic fight kind of suspended over lava at one point. It was a lot of fun. And I need us to play. All right. No. Okay. That's fine. You can stand there. I'll just shove you in. Goodbye. Boop. 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 Oh, I suppose I should unhang out with you.
No.
Let's hang out later. Don't escape. Don't escape. Anyway. Here we go. You're working on a botanical garden build for the statue's shadow, and it's going to be so cute. You really want the stone vines for the statues section. Oh, that's cute. That's kind of like a similar vibe to what I want to do with that area. Okay, you sit. Save this. Let me bump this up. Sweet. I have my camera. Belle, now is your chance to show the people how much you are willing to work with me. Hopefully it's a lot. Although, to be fair, I have on multiple occasions replaced you as my Valley best friend, so I do understand that we're probably in a rocky place right now. My bad. It's really tough filling up a whole biome with no buildings, but the Elysian Fields build inspired you to try? Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it's fun to try that every now and then. Especially a place like Mythopia, where it's already so pretty. I feel like it would be a lot harder for me to try to do that with something like, I don't know, the Sunlit Plateau. I would be like, what am I supposed to do?
I love how every day here is different.
How much you're willing to work with me? Belle moves away immediately, honestly. She's like, oh. I think someone said they don't sit well if the chair is on a diagonal. Should I try to make the chair not diagonal? See if that works. Imagine if that was the only problem.
Oh, what a wonderful an adventure.
Belle, there's a beautiful, comfortable chair right here. It's new. It's fun. Have a seat. Have a seat. He's like, I will stand right next to it and look at you. Or you could sit in it. This dress always gives me like Fiona from Shrek. Do you feel that? I know it's not the same. I don't know. It's kind of what it's giving though. Actually, I've just remembered I kind of have no idea what that dress looks like.
Oh, what a wonderful day for an adventure.
Okay, listen, I'm not far off. The like actual torso part of the bodice, like not the sleeves, like the poofy sleeves, but it's got like a similar shape to it. And that part's a similar color. Okay, Belle, I will settle for you just looking at me again. That would be fine. I could work with that. She said, good, let me out.
This valley seems enchanted.
I'll take it. I look so unhappy. And to be fair, I am, so I'll take it. Thanks, Belle. I will take the minor amount of cooperation that you lent me, which is all I'm gonna get considering you escaped. All right, sweet. And that will be our stream. This was good. I actually think this is a super cute area. It's kind of given me some ideas for maybe how to make an actual cute little cottagey build. This is one of those things that I think would actually kind of work pretty well as a perma build, depending on how the rest of it was set up. But yeah, I'm gonna see if anybody else is playing and we can go and hang out with them. Thank you for hanging out today. Please like the stream if you haven't already. I need the algorithm love. I really, really, truly do. I will be back on Friday for a member stream. I don't know 100% what we're gonna be doing. I might be making a legacy sim. I think that would be fun. And then back on Sunday with some more DDV. We're gonna go see Steph Lunara. Do we need or pin reset day and new shop items? So please stop by and give Steph some love. I know she would appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you all really soon. Goodbye, everybody.